Hello, hello, hello. Anybody here? Anybody's here? Welcome. I'm Linda from ITTT, and we are doing a live Q&A session today. So let me just check if this is working. Is anybody here? If you're here, if you can see me, if you can hear me, please leave a comment. That would be great so that I know that you are here. And please let me know where you guys are tuning in from. I would be super interested to know. Where are you tuning in from? I'm in South Korea. I'm about an hour and a half outside of Seoul, sort of like in the middle of South Korea, in a city called Cheongju. It's not that big. It is quite big, but it's not pretty well known. But yeah, I've been here for 5.5 years already. So, oh, hello. Some people are here. Great. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Where are you guys? Please let me know. So yeah, I've been in South Korea for 5.5 years. I've taught English here full-time my first year, and then I started working full-time for ITTT as their marketing and affiliation manager, and I've been doing that since. But I've still been teaching different English classes, part-time, different English teaching projects, summer camps, winter camps, business English, all kinds of stuff. Oh, cool. We have people from Egypt, from Chicago, Washington State. Okay. Awesome. New Zealand, South Dakota, Canada. Oh, great. Welcome. Arizona. Awesome. Thanks so much for joining. Thanks so much for joining. Perfect. Could you also let me know where you guys are at in your TEFL journey? I'd be super curious to know. So are you already TEFL certified or TESOL certified? Are you currently taking a course? Are you thinking about taking a course? Please, please, please let me know. That would be super interesting. We also have someone from Taiwan. That's awesome. I've been to Taiwan, 2019, January. It's a beautiful country. I really want to go back. So welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. Oh, awesome. Okay. Talia has a certificate from ITTT. That's awesome. Congratulations. Perfect. So today's topic is just a super relaxed TEFL and TESOL Q&A. So you can just throw me your questions and I'll do my best in answering them. And also, please don't forget to like and subscribe, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube, check us out on Instagram, all that good stuff. And I'm also going to be sharing different links for additional information in the comments section. So look out for that. Oh, cool. Someone's taking a course right now from Argentina. That's awesome, Elda. Great. Okay, Iana just started a TEFL course with ITTT a few weeks ago. Awesome. Good luck with your TEFL journey. All right, then let's get right into it. We already have a question right here. So Marilyn is asking, do you need a bachelor's degree to obtain a TESOL certification? No, you do not need a degree in order to take a TESOL or TEFL course. You don't have to have a bachelor's. So you can just take the course and get certified without a degree. There are a lot of places where you can teach English abroad or online without a degree, although your choices might be a little limited. But yeah, that is no problem. Juliana, she's also currently taking the 120-hour ITTT course. That's awesome. This is our most popular option, the 120-hour course. So, and I actually took it too. I have the certificate right here. So let me show you what we are talking about. So this is that, the certificate right here. And I got this 5 years ago, I think. Yeah, 2015. So yeah, and it still looks really nice. It's a really, really nice hard copy embossed certificate. All right, let me look at more questions. So excited for you guys joining. Thank you. It's 10 a.m. currently in Korea, Friday. I think for most of you, it's still Thursday evening, so that's kind of fun. Okay, we have another question to Leah. I want to know of any organizations that hire TEFL certified teachers without a bachelor's degree. I'm currently working on a bachelor's in secondary education English at Arizona State University. Yeah, so are you looking to teach abroad? Is that the question? So organizations abroad. We have a lot of different TEFL recruitment partners that hire people. Also right now, even though it's COVID, they're still hiring. That's still ongoing. And I'm going to drop a link. Let me get our jobs section. Let me drop that. And then you can check that out. Jobs right here. Okay. So I'm going to drop that in the comments, and you can just check this out. I think it should be appearing right now. So that should help you out. But, you know, definitely a bachelor's in secondary education is going to help you a lot. So that's a big bonus. Marcus is asking, do you have a center in Taiwan? Yes, we do. We have one in Taipei. Let me also post a link to that. 1 second. Locations. Taipei. Here we go. Here. Taipei TEFL Center. So we do. You can take the 4-week in-class course there. I just posted it. I hope you can see it. All right. Kevin says, ITTT TEFL is looked at as a good certificate everywhere I have applied. Yeah, in my own experience as well. So I've worked, I taught English in China, and I taught English in South Korea, and I always applied with my TESOL certificates from TEFL or TESOL certificates from ITTT. Mine say TEFL, but TEFL and TESOL is pretty much the same thing. And yeah, they've always were highly, highly regarded, and employers value the brand for sure, for sure. Let me look at Jade's question. I'm from the Philippines and currently a freshman in college. Can I still take the course? Yes, you can. You need to be 18, at least 18 years old in order to take our course. So if you're 18, then you can definitely go ahead and take a course from us. Yana says, does the certification ever expire? No, they do not expire. Never, never, never. They do say the date on here when you receive the certificate. And then there's also a number down here where you or your employer can verify that this is a legit certificate. And but they never expire. So this number is really great because it shows that this is a real TEFL certificate, because there are some people who just fake it and print one out, you know, from the internet. But this way your employer can verify that this is a real certificate. Let me see. Okay. Luke says, I want to teach English in Kyrgyzstan, but I don't know if I should get a TEFL or TESOL certificate. Good. That's awesome. That's a very interesting location. I would love to go there. We always recommend, getting a TEFL or TESOL certificate because, two things, many countries and individual schools nowadays just require a TEFL certificate. Some countries even require one, in order to get a work visa. So it's really important. But also, for you personally, this course teaches you how to teach. So like, just because maybe you're a native English speaker or you've learned English for 10 years, doesn't necessarily mean you know how to teach it. So that's why we always recommend it, for your own development and your own, for yourself, so that you can offer value to your students. I always recommend it. All right. Let's see. Okay, next question from Moonchild. Is the certificate of value? Is it known internationally? Yes, so our certificates are known internationally. They are internationally accredited. And employers, they definitely recognize the brand. ITTT has been around for a very long time, since 1997, 1998. So we are one of the leading TEFL and TESOL providers out there, and employers around the world, they definitely recognize the brand, and it's definitely of value. So like I said, from my personal experience, I found jobs in China and in South Korea with the certificate, and employers always really liked it. All right, then we have some questions about how much does it cost? Okay, so let me just pull up our the screen right here. So this is our website, because the cost really depends on which course you're taking. And then you can click on courses, and let's just take a look at the online courses real quick. And then you kind of see the price range. So if we scroll down, here are our courses. So it starts with 60 hours. We always have a non-tutored and a tutored option. The tutored option is great for anyone who maybe doesn't have a lot of experience studying online, studying alone. So then they have a tutor they can always ask questions to and get feedback from. So that's really great. So our most popular option is the 120-hour course. And again, there are two options, the non-tutored and the tutored option, and non-tutored starts at $239 US, and the tutored one at $349. Then this one is also a very popular option, the 220-hour master package, because that's basically the 120-hour course plus 50-hour teaching business English and 50-hour teaching English to young learners. So two specialization courses that are just going to give you a little bit of an edge when it comes to teaching, adults, business English, or children. So a lot of people take this course, and that's actually what I have here. So that's what that looks like. You can either choose to receive 3 certificates, individual ones. So like this, saying, which one is this? This is the 120-hour. This is the teaching English for young learners, and this is the business English. So you can choose to receive 3 individual ones, or you can get one that just says 220 hours. That's up to you. So yeah, these are pretty popular options. Then we also have here the TESOL diploma. That's a more advanced, higher level qualification course. If you already have, the standard course, then this would be a great option for people who want to maybe move on to a head teacher position and something like that. Yeah, and there's many more packages that you can choose from. So this one, the 470 hour, is the 250 plus the 120 plus the two specializations. And actually, you are lucky if you're watching right now, because I'm going to share our 20% off Halloween coupon early in this live. So actually, we're going to share it tomorrow, but because you're watching now, you can get the coupon right now. So let me just do that. So if everyone's interested, 20% off Halloween coupon. I'm going to share it right now in the comments. Please check it out. You fill out the application, you choose the course that you like, and then you'll see 20% off with this link. So if anyone's interested, I hope you can see it. Just shared it. Yeah, so these are the options. Many options here. This is also a pretty great course, newer, the 170-hour certificate in teaching online. So if anybody wants to teach online, this would be a great course to look at. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at some more questions. All right, I am from India. Awesome. Can anyone do this course? Yes, anyone can do this course if you are a fluent English speaker, native or fluent, 18 plus. And yeah, anyone can do this course. So we offer online courses and in-class and combined, but the online courses, they can be taken by anyone from anywhere. Let's take a look at some more questions. Yeah, Kevin says the 120-hour TEFL is good for most countries. Yes. So most countries, they will require at least 100 hours of training, usually some 120. That's why the 120-hour course is the standard one, and most people go for that. And in my case, I also took the 120-hour course first. So I had the certificate, and then over the years, I went back and I got, specializations. I also recently did the teaching English online specialization, because there's always new courses coming out, new specializations, and you can always stay up to date. So you can always come back, and take a new course, even if you took your initial course maybe 5 or 10 years ago, it doesn't matter. Okay, here's a good one. So TEFL certificate means TEFL skills? Yes, I would say so, because you take the TEFL course, and sure, you also get your paper, your certification in your hand, but you also learn how to teach. So a TEFL certificate, a TEFL certification course will definitely build your TEFL skills, for sure, so that you are more confident in a classroom. You learn about classroom management, you learn about lesson planning, you learn about English grammar points, and how to teach those grammar points to your students, all this kind of stuff. So definitely, yeah. Okay, Joe says, I completed the ITTT 220-hour master package, but I want to do the certificate for teaching English online. So yeah, you can do that. Absolutely. That's what I just said, kind of. So you can always go back, and take another course. That's no problem. No problem. Be sure to click on that 20% off link so you can save a little bit of money. But yeah, definitely do it. It's a great course, especially nowadays where a lot of people are teaching online. I highly recommend it, for sure. For sure. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is the link. This is the 20% off link. You can find it in the comments. I'm gonna post it again later in case, sometimes you can't see some comments, but yeah. Let's look at this question. So I have a master's in education with an authorization in ESL. I've taught both adults and children with my authorization. I would only want to teach part-time in the US or online. What could I do with either TEFL or TESOL? Okay. I'm not quite sure what authorization in ESL means. You would have to look into, what that entails. But definitely, a TEFL, TESOL certificate teaches you how to teach non-native speakers. So if that is something that you would want to do, I would definitely recommend it. And also TEFL and TESOL are actually the same training, even though the name is different. But regions like Europe or the UK usually prefer the term TEFL, and places like Australia and the US, they prefer the term TESOL. So it kind of depends just which one you want to get, what location you're in. And also for online, because there's a lot of online teaching. China is a huge market. So there's a lot of online teaching jobs for children in China. And people in China are usually very familiar with TEFL and TESOL, the companies. So they are definitely looking for people who have a TEFL or TESOL certificate. And we are working with a few online platforms like that, like Magic Ears or VipKid, and they hire teachers from us with our certificates. So definitely recommend that. Okay, and actually another question from the same person. How could I combine my education with requirements at your school? So you can take the course online, and what's great about our online courses is that you don't have to be online at like a certain time. So you can work through your units whenever it suits you. You have up to 6 months to complete your course, and you can really study at whatever time you want and complete as many units as you want in one go. So it's very flexible. We have a lot of people who work full-time who take our courses, so you can definitely manage that. That's why a lot of people choose our courses, because they're so flexible. Let's see. All right. Another question here. If a student purchases the 120-hour package, but then wants a package with different hours, can it just be upgraded, or must they purchase the package separately? So we do offer a lot of upgrade options. We would have to look into, which different course package you would want, and then talk about, the upgrade. It always depends on the case, but we do have upgrades. You don't have to pay the full price. You can definitely upgrade it, and there's so many options. So that's something we would have to talk with our course coordinator. They will be able to help you with that, but it's possible. Let me see. All right. Another one from Elda. I'm taking the 170 hours course, online specialization. Do you provide any teaching online job contacts? Yes, we do. So whenever you complete your course, at the end, we send you a lot of information for jobs online as well as abroad. So all of our course graduates, they have access to lifetime job support. So until the end of their teaching career, they can get job support from us. So that includes, contacts to different schools, different recruiters, different online platforms, and also access to jobs that are not advertised anywhere else other than ITTT's website. So absolutely. And you get that with every course, not just a 120-hour or 170-hour course, any course. So definitely included. Sharon says, is there a trial lesson we can try? This is a great idea. And we're actually going to continue doing these live sessions. And I think this is a great idea for another live event, taking a look at the course itself. I think that's a great idea. I'm actually going to, write that down right now. And then we can do this next time. That's awesome. Thanks for bringing that up. So we're planning on doing more live events like this in the future. And we're also planning on, bringing on some guests. So some of our course graduates who have moved on, to the most incredible adventures abroad teaching English, or some people, who teach online, or some people, that we work with as partners, like TEFL recruiters, other TEFL experts we want to bring on, and also some sort of like an insider look into our in-class centers around the world. So that's coming. And I think this is also a great idea from Sharon. So thanks for letting me know. It's awesome. We should definitely do that. Yes. Yeah. Kevin, right? So we send out links for jobs upon demand after completion, but also much more than that. So there's also a whole database, of information. We also help with things like resume writing, or like interview prep. If a lot of jobs, they require like trial lessons, mock lessons during their interview. So we also provide material for that. There's really a lot of like lifetime job support package that you can get at the end. This is also a good one from Sharon. Another one. Are there any opportunities to teach small groups online, or is it always one-on-one? So that depends on, the platform that you work for. There's so many platforms out there, and all of them kind of operate a little bit differently. But there are platforms that definitely also do group teaching. I have seen that before. So it's not only one-on-one. There's also groups for sure. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Hello from Puerto Rico. I just finished my 220 hour. Awesome, Rudy. Congratulations. That's awesome. Great, great, great. Okay. Let me drop that coupon one more time into the comments in case somebody didn't catch that. So everyone listening in or watching this right now can get a sort of early access to our 20% off Halloween coupon. So, take advantage of that. If you're interested in taking a course, saves 20%. And everyone else will, get this coupon tomorrow. So you are lucky today. I also wanted to drop a link to our FAQ section. So if there are some questions that I might have missed right now, or that, just think of later, head to our FAQ section here. And there's a lot of information, more information to any kind of TEFL and TESOL questions. I also want to share with you our blog. You can also find lots and lots of info there. Also, a lot of our TEFL course grads, they share their stories on our blog, which is really cool. So you can check out, their stories. It's always fun. We have one more question here. Okay. Do you have centers in Egypt? Yes, we do. We actually have two. We have one in Cairo and one in Alexandria. Okay, let me drop the link to our Egypt centers right here. Egypt TEFL centers. Here you go. So you can check that out. And, one more. Okay. Luke says, are in-class courses better than online ones? I'm still a bit stressed in front of a class and without experience in teaching. I'm scared that if I take the online course that I will not be prepared for being in front of a class. Yeah, that's a pretty common question we get. Sure. That's a big concern a lot of people have. from my own experience. So I only took the online course. I didn't take the in-class course, and I didn't have any teaching experience before going to China to teach. And things like that, I think, are just the online course definitely teaches you, the certain skills and techniques. And then you go into the classroom and you are able to apply them. But, with every class, you're going to get better. The first class is never perfect. And also from somebody who maybe took an in-class course, your first lesson is never going to be perfect. So I think teaching is definitely something that, improves over time. You get to know your own style. You also depends on your students, what their learning style is, and you kind of figure it out along the way. But the online course definitely helps you. It helped me a lot. Sure, some people do prefer the in-class course, and we also, recommend the in-class course to anyone who wants to get that teaching experience, because it's a great experience. You get to, go abroad for 4 weeks and spend your time in a team with other like-minded people, and you get experience from the teacher trainers. It's great. But I wouldn't say, that the in-class is better than the online. It depends on you personally. And both are great. Both result in, the same certificate, and you're able to teach after either one of them. Okay, one more question here. Lorado says, do you guys have an online teaching platform? I'm teaching in China now, but want to teach online when I go home. So we personally, our company does not have an online teaching platform, but we have partners. We are partnered with many online teaching platforms. So you can check out our partner section. I'm going to drop a link to that later on. And you can hit them up for sure. So there's so many options in terms of online teaching, so many platforms. And if you already, have experience teaching in China, you're definitely going to find a job teaching English online. No problem. I'm pretty sure of that. Let's see. Okay, here. Joe is asking about the coupons. So I wanted to get clarification. Sure. I received an email that I would get 20% discount for already completing the course. Yeah, we do that. True. And now there's a Halloween discount for 20%. Will I get a 40% discount? Unfortunately, you cannot combine the discounts. I'm sorry. I wish, but no, you can't. You can only use one, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Let's see. All right. One more from Rudy. How hard is it to get a job abroad? Well, it always depends on you. Your portfolio, the school's requirements, the destination where you want to go. There's so many factors. But I always say everyone who wants to go abroad, they can definitely find a job. Some people might have to look at, certain destinations where the requirements aren't that high, or have to be a little bit more flexible than others. But in general, anyone can find a job abroad. And also, despite COVID and the pandemic and everything, people are still hiring abroad. People are still going abroad to teach. And actually, I have a friend who just recently moved here to South Korea from the US. And, she did her 2 weeks in quarantine. It was actually quite fun. She got like this care package from the South Korean government with like food and like medication and sanitizer and like all this kind of stuff. And, she spent 2 weeks in her new apartment in Korea. And after 2 weeks, she was good and she started teaching. And she's now, super happy and having the time of her life in Korea. So, the pandemic doesn't need to stop you from going abroad. Hi, there's someone tuning in from Chile. Awesome. All right. I think we're going to sign off very soon. But we are going to do this again, like I mentioned. This is going to be sort of a regular thing. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Let me see. Last question. Let's get one more question. Okay, one more from Luke. How was it for you to travel in a new country and teach there? Were you surrounded by people who helped and gave you tips at the start? Absolutely, yeah. So when I started working in China, and also when I started working, in South Korea, at schools, the fellow teachers and the management, they're always very, very helpful. They know what you're going through. They know you're new here. They know maybe you have a little bit of a culture shock. They know all that. So everybody's usually very, very, very helpful and friendly. And sure, you're going to have a little bit of a hard time in the beginning. That's quite normal, but you're also going to make a lot of new friends, new experiences, and don't be scared. It's going to be great. It's a great experience. I recommend this to anyone. Go abroad and teach, like, for a year, for 2, or forever. I mean, it's such a great experience, and it really, makes me who I am today. Really, such a great experience. Yay. It's fun to hear. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. All right. So this video will be available as a playback on our Facebook page and on our YouTube channel. So you can always refer back to it. And yeah, we're going to be back live again, like I mentioned. And also, we recently started, let me drop that link. We recently started a TEFL podcast. So this live will actually be available in audio as a podcast. And you can also check that out. Our previous episodes are on there, and our upcoming episodes are going to be on there as well. So look out for that. And thanks so much for tuning in. That's very cute. Thank you. Like I said, take advantage of that 20% off Halloween discount. Where was it again? Here. Take advantage of that, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great evening, day, morning, wherever you are. Thanks.